Hi there everyone, your Pirate Al here with some more Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. Last episode, we investigated the 3 statues that can be found throughout Almia, and we managed to capture the 3 legendary Pokemon, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. So, now that that's done, before we do anything, I'm gonna head back to the Ranger Union. So, as soon as you go inside the Ranger Union, Murph is gonna greet you. Hey, Ral! We'd like to get your expert opinion. Come with me, please. Sure. I believe this only happens once you've completed every quest, and maybe have the same number of Pokemon I do in the browser. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You came at the right time. We just received reports from people in Hippowdon Temple. They say a whirlpool of sand suddenly appeared inside its maze. It's too bad, but we don't have a clear picture of the situation. Still, everyone reporting claims that the whirlpool seems to be calling someone. Calling for someone? Me? Nah, can't be. It could be really dangerous. Someone exploring Hippowdon Temple could be pulled under. Come to think of it, I've heard a legend concerning Hippowdon Temple. That Pokemon awaits the Chosen One. To the great Pokemon, deliver 3 Pokemon. Then the path shall be revealed. I believe that's how it went. But what would the great Pokemon be? It's Regigigas! We learned about it in school. Very good, dear. Yes, that's what it was. Regigigas. Now you should understand that this isn't a mission. But I definitely want you to try, Ral. Meeting a legendary Pokemon could be an event that comes only once in centuries. Well, to be fair, I have met 3 legendary Pokemon here, and 2 mythical Pokemon. Actually 5, because we're counting Heatran and Cresselia. But let's head on over to Hippowdon Temple. So I'm gonna start from the entrance to Hippowdon Temple, just in case you don't remember where the maze room is. It is pretty far into the Hippowdon Temple, and I did mention before that you want to keep note of that room, I think, when I captured Starly. But it is an important room. So let's just go this way. And yeah, there's a lot of places to navigate around. And I'm glad I'm at full health as well, because you want to make sure you're as prepared as possible. But again, I think you want to have 266 Pokemon in the browser. All the Pokemon that I showed so far in the Let's Play, like that's what you want to capture. Because this is basically your reward for attempting to 100% the game. Okay, do that. Ignore you. And then this is the Bronzor room too. Yes. With a Bronzong here as well, right there. So you will need to make sure you have room for a Drifblim in your party, because you do need Elevate. Ooh, I was hoping that would be enough to fill up the partner gauge. Oh well. I'll have the partner gauge full by the time I do what I want to do. So let's go for you. It is a pretty straightforward shot, just because like this place is pretty linear for the most part. But then again, most of the game is kind of linear. Let's go down here. This is the thing you want to go on. And this takes us to the Claydol room, which is where Dusknoir can be found in the postgame, if you really want to have Dusknoir around. Then down the other nostril, I believe this is the last room before the maze room. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. think I can make this. Yes. A lot of waiting around for these. I assume that these floor tiles show up through like some kind of magic. I don't know. But here we are in the maze room. We have to make our way right here to the center, which is pretty easy. And then right here at the bottom, a wondrous voice resonates within Rao's heart. 3 Pokemon I seek. Gather them here. Then the path shall open. Maybe this only unlocks once you've completed all the quests. See, the final Pokemon that should be etched in the memory of the Chosen One. The last great Pokemon lies asleep inside. Okay, did not mean to tap on that again. But as you can see, there are 3 pedestals here that resemble Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Body of stone and rocks. This Pokemon repairs itself with stones if its body breaks. That's where Regirock goes. And it rests motionless on the pedestal. Some people don't know what a pedestal is. That's a reference that only one of you will get. Hit this Pokemon defies even the power of fire. Place the Regice on, or Regice, however you want to pronounce it, on the pedestal. There you go. And last but not least is Registeel. The seal is undone. Enter, Chosen One. And now, these 3 go away. I think, if you want to capture them again, you will need to... where the Pokemon rested. I think you do need to destroy the statues again. I'm not exactly sure, but, we have everything we need to take on Regigigas, but I want some friends with me, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have some Pokemon with me. They're not exactly the same, but I wanted to capture these Pokemon as reminders of some old friends. They're not gonna really be of any use for what's to come, except for maybe Gallade and Riolu, but it just feels nice having these Pokemon with me. Anyways, let's enter this door and confront Regigigas. This is essentially the super boss of the game. Regigigas has a shockwave that happens every time it takes a step that will damage you for a ton of damage. And it can do this, make rocks fall. It's just a very tough Pokemon if you decide to not use Shieldon. So, yeah. Luckily, Shieldon can neutralize its shockwaves. And it's pretty easy after that. This is honestly not a good super boss if you decide to use Shieldon. But if not, then you will have a tough time. But I really consider the capture arena to be the more tougher challenge. But oh well. Shieldon, you're up again. But Regigigas is a pretty cool Pokemon to complete the browser with. Much better than the first game's final Pokemon, if I'm being completely honest. And it gives the Regi trio a reason to be here, because they did show up in the first Ranger game, but they weren't really necessary except for, like, bragging rights for 100% completion. Okay, anyways. You're not full? Okay, there you go. Let's see, can I just do this with a power charge? Yes, I can. Easy. Easy last capture. But then again, This game, honestly, is not that difficult. But there's Regigigas. This better be an S rank. Yeah, perfect. There we go. You can rematch Regigigas anytime after this. But now the browser is finally complete. A wondrous voice resonated within Raul's heart. Kudos to you, human. Your next challenge, I shall await. Interesting that Regigigas doesn't have, like, a leaving animation like the other Pokemon. You've finally done it, Raul. You're the first to achieve this. You've now captured every Pokemon that lives in the Almia region. Now about your browser, it would be chock full of invaluable data. For our research purposes, I definitely would like to get my hands... What are you doing, Misery? Can't you see I'm not done Raul, it's me, Rhythmy, not Misery. Congratulations on completing your browser. Come back to the Union right away. We're all waiting for you. And now, we must give you recognition for completing your browser. A special mark will be etched into your styler to denote your achievement. For the time being, dear, you will be the only one to possess it. Your styler, please. Congratulations. I'll write about it for the VN Tribune. That's so awesome. I've only captured... I'm not saying. I knew that you'd do this one day. Actually, I didn't expect this. So yeah, I sure am surprised. Congrats. This makes me happy, as if it happened to me. Can I claim it happened to me? Congratulations. This news will surely be heard around the world. Congratulations, dear. Your accomplishment gives proof of your communication with countless Pokemon. It's something you can take pride in. Here's something else. Congratulations. Raul, teacher. Please, make me your student. I'm being silly, but congratulations. Sincerely. I rushed over from Altru. It's fantastic news. Congratulations. Raul, I've contacted your family. They were delighted to hear the news. This is their message. Congratulations. And from me too. Congratulations. To be honest, I am kind of annoyed that you beat me to it, but it feels great knowing that I've got a great rival in you. Raul, congratulations on filling the browser. And that's that. That is the end of Pokemon Ranger. Before we do anything, I just want to briefly take a look at my stats here before I end things off, because this is pretty interesting. I want to see how it's changed since I defeated or beat the main story. Let's see, steps 1, conversation, starting to check. 44 times I've saved, rode 168 Pokemon, I've cleared all the quests, playtime is 28 hours. Shieldon has now officially become the best partner. I mean, yeah, I've used Shieldon so much since switching over to it. Captured almost 1,000 Pokemon, still have not run, used 178 assists. That's a long capture line. Number of loops is 16,000, and my experience points is almost 400,000. Okay. And then the mark on the styler that shows up. It is right here on the top screen, right next to our little symbol for completing the capture arena. So, yeah. Now, I just want to briefly show something. So, what you're seeing here is footage from my previous playthrough of Shadows of Almia before I started the Let's Play, because I wanted to practice the game. It's been a while since I played through it, and this here is the entire browser with every Pokemon S-ranked. It was not worth it. You get nothing for S-ranking every Pokemon. You think that you would for taking the time and effort to do so, but this is really just for bragging purposes. And it gets easier later on. I would say the Pokemon that gave me the most trouble in terms of S ranking is Toxicroak. From when Puel Town is under the effects of the Gigaremo. Because that's a boss fight, and you don't really have any access to good Poke Assists against Toxicroak, and none that would give you the super effective bonus. So I had to reset a lot for that one. But there was a lot of resetting for S ranking these Pokemon. Another one that was pretty troublesome was Celebi, because Celebi just likes to move around, and I would try to capture these Pokemon in just one loop, but didn't always work out that way. But yeah. And even like the partner Pokemon, since you can only capture those Pokemon once, I had to save and reset for those. So yeah, you get nothing for it. Oh well. Anyways, with that is the end of Pokemon Ranger. Not mean to touch you, Torterra, there. That is the end of Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia. It's a very fun game. The gameplay can get pretty repetitive because in the end, it is just drawing circles, but it's a very fun game. The dialogue is pretty funny. The story is pretty standard. It's what you would expect from a game like this, but it's still a very enjoyable experience, one that I had a ton of fun with when I first played through this game back when it came out, and even now doing the Let's Play. It was fun reliving it, and I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play too. And with that, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. Thank y'all so much for watching, and see y'all for the next project that I do. Later!